Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be doing another Kickstarter review, so let's get right into it. Okay, so for this Kickstarter, to start off this Kickstarter review, let's check out these Van Gogh playing cards. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but let's check them out. They look really, really cool. So they are completely funded, like 3 times the funding. So they are probably really good looking cards. So we already saw the tuck case, and it looks really cool. And the seal looks awesome with that gold foil. So I think they are limited. They got numbers on all of them, so they have to be limited decks. So there are 3 different back designs. Yep, those are the back designs. Like usually, I don't like these type of designs because they're usually one way. But I'm really happy that he made the designs 2 way. I don't. To be honest, I don't really like the right side or the left side a lot. I really like the bright color of the middle one because I usually perform a lot of cardistry and that looks really good and it stands out a lot. So same with the tuck case. Tuck case looks really cool. And the inside of the tuck case, whoa, that's a lot of design. Usually they don't put a lot of most people just leave it blank in the inside. But I'm so happy that these people came up with a really cool design for the inside. So that looks really, really cool. Yep, so they're all limited. They're just showing that. And yeah. So I think, oh yeah. So for each tuck case, they're completely coming up with a completely unique design, which is awesome. So for the back of the cards, we already saw these. They look pretty cool on fans. Um, so yeah, like they're pretty smart, putting that at least a tiny little bit of a design, even with the borders, so it makes it look nice. So this is like the most like bright visual color. It's not the best looking in fans because it really doesn't have that design, but that tiny line right there that creates some sort of a good design for a fan, but it sticks out a lot, so I still like it before. So the court cards, okay, those look really, really cool. Those look like realistic. So they've completely customized it. Like they're holding the hearts instead of just keeping a side over here. They've they're actually holding it, which looks really cool. And they're all wearing, I think they're all of different religions. Yeah, like Brother Anna Bosch, Eugene, and all these different people, artists. So yeah, the inside they have this really cool design. Okay, I loved cards that have this type of design, so I'm so happy that they kept it like that. So yeah, they have that same like some type of design running across the deck. So when you fan it out like this, you can see the design even on the faces, which is awesome. And all of them are really cool. So all I really love the court cards. The numbers they have a design on all of they customize a tiny bit, not the most. I'm not sure why they didn't customize the diamonds a lot, but for the other ones, I feel like they're way more customized. So yeah, yes, the aces look pretty cool. One thing I do like the ace of spades look really nice, but I feel like for the ace of diamonds, clubs, and hearts, they should have made the hearts at least stick out a tiny bit more because I feel like they're just like camouflaged or like they're not sticking out. Like they're not sticking out like an ace, you know. The pips just kind of disappears, so it's kind of that I kind of don't like. The jokers look pretty cool, another realistic picture, and yeah, so I guess they're kind of different for each theme. So if you wanna look into these cards even more, you guys can check out the cards. So now if we can go back and it loads, we can check out another deck. So in this deck, let's check out maybe this one. Okay, those look pretty cool. So let's check out this deck. So start. Okay, I love these type of decks. Ooh, it's a really small goal though. Only $585, and they pledged 419. So I don't think they're printing a lot. So the back, select the record. Yeah, they're just telling you how to do it. So yeah, just scanning for some reason. Each one has some type of scan. I'm not sure why that is. Yeah, each one just talks about some specific pattern. Yeah, so I really don't understand what is this supposed to be. Kind of looks, yeah, so there's like meaning, Easter eggs. So it's about music, album logo, etc., style. So I think so basically all of them are about music. So if you're fans of music, this is probably a really cool deck to buy. but I don't feel like this is any type of deck that you'd be performing with. So that's that. So you guys can look through this deck. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, so I don't think it's, yeah. It doesn't, so it's like also, I think it's plastic because it's waterproof. So that's kind of sad. So for cardistry and magic people, it's not the best deck. Except it looks like it handles okay, but even the Pharaoh right there does not look completely perfect. So I don't feel like they're the best cards. So let's go back here and keep looking. And this turn, okay. So let's check out these cards next, but let's just check out these cards for now. They are 50% funded, 17 days left. So they're almost funded. They're probably going to be funded in a while. So what are they called? The Black Wind Project. Yeah, so it's mostly art designed. Um, these look pretty cool, but I'm not the best fan of these. So if you guys like these type of designs, you can go for them 100%. These cards look cool, but I think it's more like the person's style. So if you're into these type of cards, go ahead and take these cards, but I'm not the biggest fan, especially because they're completely surrounded by black. I always like the background of a color white. So like, for example, like you drop the cards and they get scratched, they're gonna get like, if they get a tiny bit scratched, if it's on white, you won't really see it. But if it's on black, you can see the white part, which ruins the black ink, which is not my favorite. And yeah, all of the whole black is like the whole background is black. So I'm not the biggest fan of the cards. So if you guys are the type of people who like these type of decks, go ahead, you can buy them, but it's not really my favorite. Okay, so this deck I love. I love these type of decks. They just have one simplistic design in the middle and they look awesome. So these are like my type of decks. These because they're into cardistry and they're just customized enough that you can use them for magic too. So let's just check it out. So I love the background already with the design in the middle. It looks really good for cardistry, and if you were trying to like spin a card, for example, spinning cards would look really good because they have the spiral design. So that would look awesome. Yeah, this is like the type of faces I'm talking about. As you see, they are customized completely. Orange, black, aces are customized, but then they're not so bad that you won't recognize the cards themselves, which means they're also good for magic. So these are like one of those all-rounder decks that work for both. So that's awesome. Yeah, so as you can see, they're customized a bit. So yeah, I'm not sure what this is for, but you can read on and check out the cards if you're thinking of supporting them. And yeah, look, they look pretty cool. They say Mercury. Not sure exactly why, but yeah, the whim symbols associated with the element Mercury. So like stuff related to Mercury. So they just have that. Not the best design in my opinion, but yes, it does work. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, so the tuck case also looks really cool. The orange design with the black border running across it, which makes it stick out a lot. So yeah, if you guys want to watch the video and check out more information about the deck, you guys can check it out. Because I'm just going to go like over it. So like last time I went really in depth, I didn't happen to check out a lot of decks. This time I'm trying to check out a lot of decks. So yeah. So a little more, let's see more. Okay, so these look really cool. I think these decks are the type of, Theory 11, Dan and Dave Buck type of decks because they have all that luxury. So yeah. So these look really cool. So any person who really wants a deck for Magic, this is the one you want. Like it has a luxury design, which is really cool when you want to perform Magic, right? And it has a lot of designs which you guys can check out anytime you like. Ace of Spades, luxury, just like 311. It's basically 311 deck, except it's not produced by 311. They look really, really cool. They have those really cool customized faces, which I like a lot. They look pretty cool. So you guys can check these out. And yeah, so for that, these cards look awesome. Same luxury, completely embossed foil, everything you need on a tuck case that makes it look luxurious. This deck has it. So if you're into Magic, this deck is the right deck for you. So you guys can go check out these decks if you guys would like. I'm happy that they have seal thing, which looks pretty cool. Anyways, yeah. So, it's by Art of Play. Shipping is by Art of Play. So, you know that shipping is reliable because Art of Play is a completely trustable place to buy cards. So, let's see if there are any other cards here. Okay, so let's check out. I've seen a lot of cards like this. I'm not the best fan, but I like these cards, so let's check out these. If you guys want to check out some of the decks I don't mention in this video, please go ahead and check it out. Because I can't, check out every single deck in just one video. So you guys can check out whatever you like. Okay, this is made for cardistry. You guys know it when you guys saw the design. I'm into cardistry, so this is a deck you need if you're into cardistry. That design stands out so much. I would love to buy this deck while it has standard faces, like mostly standard except a tiny touch of customization. So I'm guessing you could use this for Magic too if you'd like, because it's so easy to recognize. It's basically bicycle standard faces except you customize it a tiny bit. So these are awesome. Oh, if you guys can see, actually, let me just zoom in. You guys can see that they put these cool expressions on. Like that one looks, that's kind of cringy, but that looks really cool. So those look really nice. They just have tiny bit of customization. Oh, here, Queen of Clubs, bubblegum, blowing some bubbles. Now it came back onto her because she popped the bubble. That looks really cool. Bubblegum machine for the Jokers. Also symmetrical, which is good for Magic. Yeah, that looks pretty symmetrical. So you guys, oh no, oh, if you guys can see, Three of Spades, even better for Magic. They wanted to make it for both. I'm so happy that they did that. So you guys want a Magic and cardistry deck? This deck is probably a really good deck. So this deck will come with a double backer, extra 5 of Hearts. I think that's the reveal. No, that's the Three of Spades. I wish they picked the same reveal. That would be really good, but guess they didn't. Gaff card with no bubblegum wrapper on the back. You can maybe produce two like a snap change or something, which would change the card, and then you could say, "Oh, I got the bubblegum right here," and you could try to pick a candy that looks kind of like that. So that would look pretty cool. So that's the inside of that's the tuck case. That looks pretty nice, and yeah, that's a really cool deck. So if you guys want a deck that's suitable, has for Magic and cardistry, has reveals, that's the deck you need. So you guys can check that out. So let's keep going. So I'll check out a few more decks, and then we'll be on our way. We'll be done. So yeah, yeah, it's the same decks over again. So I guess that's it for today, guys. We've checked out most of the decks on Kickstarter. If you guys found a few decks that would like your style, would be your style, and if you want to check them out, go ahead, feel free. Just go to Kickstarter, search up playing cards, and you'll find tons of decks that are awesome. They deserve to be funded. So yeah, that's it for today, guys, and peace out.